And so
So was there a process already in place to review something that had happened on the lower level, or was there not a process in
yes,
place for
but you see,
appellate review?
yes, you're exactly right. But it was not. It did not deal with the issue of what do you do when a case comes up that's been tried by a jury, and what are the elements you look for review in
Right.
that. So I went back and formulated a team to do this. Again, Professor Paul Zwier at Emory School of Law, and your friend and my friend, Judge Herb Phipps from the Court of Appeals of Georgia. As you know, Judge Phipps has a very sophisticated background. He was a juvenile court judge. He was a superior court judge down in Albany, Georgia, and has served on the Court of Appeals for 10 years.
And has traveled extensively all around the world.
All over the world.
Yes.
So we put the team together, and then again, my partner John Hall is part of that. Unfortunately, John's time is so pressed because he's a brilliant trial lawyer and tries these very difficult cases all over the country, and would have been here for the interview this morning, but had to go to from Florida to Texas to try another case. So the responsibility I have is to put this team together and then coordinate it with the folks in the country of Georgia to get this ready for the seminar, 2-day seminar we're going to put on in the end of May. Now, one of the things I want to pitch also is USAID, United States Agency for International Development, secured the funding for us to be able to do this, which is a big deal. To fly the faculty over there, the 4 of us over there, put us up for several days to do this seminar, this appellate seminar. And we are so grateful to them and their vision and their hope for us to be able to make this a reality. So we have many composite partners in this thing, Angie, and I certainly I'm not here to take the credit, but to share the credit.
Yeah, but it's very exciting, and I don't think, and what's exciting, I think, from a layperson's point is actually to see, because we are so immersed in our judicial system the way it is now. It's like breathing for us. It's like air. It's very natural. But to see it through the eyes of a country when it's very new, it gives you a whole new sensibility about just what a precious entity it is that we have with the rule of law as it stands here in this country. And to see it developing in another country in its infancy is just, amazing. It's a great process. And it's happening not just in Georgia, but other countries as well. Because I know that there are I know in developing countries in Africa and different things like that, they're trying to undertake, a similar rule of law that we have here in the country. Because even though we complain about it, it really is the best in the world.
Oh, there's no question about that. And I know, of course, your viewers know that you have a very, very sophisticated background.
Not sophisticated at all.
In the law, but you are a lawyer, and
yes, sir.
as a profession, and you understand the intricacies of this rule of law and the constitutional guaranteed rights that Americans enjoy that other people simply do not know about.
Right.
Now, I have to tell you, I'm very excited about going over there this summer. This will be my first trip to the country of Georgia. I believe it is Professor Zwier's first trip also. I don't know about Judge Phipps. He's such a well-traveled person. I haven't asked him. And John Hall has been over there 3 or 4 times. So it's very exciting for me to see it. But I will tell you, Angie, what I do know is that country has been devastated by this this invasion by the Russians back last summer into their country, and the country has severe economic problems, and we are also involved in trying to foster economic relationships. Just yesterday, I, along with another attorney in our firm, met with a major franchising organization here in the United States to see about economic opportunities to bring a major chain of restaurants into Georgia to foster economic development.
So it sounds like it's just not limited to just a legal relationship. It's kind of just an overall relationship with the country.
That's correct. We are the Atlanta-Tbilisi Sister City Committee,
Right.
and the component parts of that are interested in economic development. We are, not that this is the focal point of our discussion today, but
Right.
I'm also going to be a part of a group going back in July. So this pellet seminar will take place at the end of May, and then I'm part of a group that are going back in July that includes the Adjutant General of Georgia, Terry Nesbitt, and a component group of that delegation to help with economic development and military stability within that country. So Georgia, that is the state of Georgia,
Right.
is so intricately involved in the welfare of the country of Georgia.
Right.
This is a wonderful thing, Angie. And I'm so grateful today that you gave me an opportunity because of our friendship
absolutely.
to come down and
It's-
share this with your viewers.
It's amazing.
Because otherwise they would have
not
no
know
idea that this is going on.
Anything at all about it. Now, going back to their constitution, and it's a young constitution, I think
Yes.
2002 and
Yes.
all, the rule of law and all that they're trying to adopt from this country, does it work? I guess I assume that it does with their constitution, or was their constitution written with the American rule of law in mind? You know, because a lot of everything that we hold true and dear and precious in our court system is derived from the Constitution. So is it the same way with them now that they've gotten away from the tribunals and all of that?
Yes.
I mean, did they adopt within their Constitution a trial by jury system, or did that come later?
That amendment took place last year
Okay.
to their Constitution. I think it's important to say that their president, Saakashvili, had been educated in America. And President Saakashvili is a very a man with a great vision for his country. There is still internal turmoil about. This is part of the old. I think it's important for your viewers to keep in mind. This is a part of the old Soviet bloc.
Exactly.
This is a brand new idea for this area of the region, and there's great resistance to it within the country.
And that's what I wanted to ask you about. You know,
Right.
if people were just embracing it, you know, wholeheartedly.
Well, the people are.
Yeah.
The people are. The people of the country of Georgia are very much like we were as a young country in 1776 and the founding of our system of government. This is exciting for them, but Angie, keep in mind that these are people that first and foremost are trying to find a way to feed their families,
Right.
to educate their children. There's a lot of turmoil in this country. Our country, America, and a lot of this is taking place through the State Department, is trying to do is to establish stability within the country,
Exactly.
economically and legally. And our firm is so privileged to be involved in this, to help try and go in, and I must tell you that we are not the sole pioneers. The ABA, American Bar Association, has been involved in some of these educational endeavors for a number of years, and we are working in concert with them on this material we are developing for the teaching. So I want to be sure
yeah.
that the ABA gets credit, that all of the component people get credit for this. But the first thing that any government has to have is stability.
Right.
Is there a government in place that is guaranteeing the people's rights? Are they meeting the needs of their citizens? And there is discussion now about there are elections called for April 9th. Is there going to be a change in the government over there? We don't know. John Hall was over there last summer when this invasion took place, and